This is 5 Minute Feng Shui Podcast, episode 75, Fostering Family Harmony with Feng Shui. Welcome to the 5 Minute Feng Shui Podcast, where each week I talk about how to move energy and make money. You'll learn how to create a prosperous home and an abundant life using classical Chinese Feng Shui. I'm your host, Katie Weber, publisher of the Red Lotus Letter, Feng Shui Easing for Wealth. Each week, I'll cover Feng Shui topics that can help you improve your life, share inspiring stories, and always end with 3 easy-to-implement Feng Shui tips that you can put to work right away, and usually in about 5 minutes. Now let's get started on the 5 minutes that could change your life. Hello, this is a special episode of 5 Minute Feng Shui. Today I'm talking to you about fostering family harmony. This is such an important topic, especially now with the coronavirus, making it so that many families are home all day, every day, or are going to be home all day, every day for quite some time. It's one of those things where you take the worry about money, about illness, what's going to happen next, the quarantine, it all can build up tension. So we really want to look at ways we can build in and foster family harmony and stay as positive and as happy together as we can given the current situation. So let's talk today, and I'm going to try to make this a brief episode. And if you've been to my website and checked on an article I've written about fostering family harmony, you'll see some recommendations that are in there that are really the standard Feng Shui recommendations, but I'm going to be adding some new information that's really relevant to our current time and our current energies for 2020 in particular. But you know, it's always some good standard Feng Shui advice on my article online about fostering family harmony. But let's get right into it. So, you know, obviously we want to work on creating more opportunity, success, and wealth. But Feng Shui is also used for creating harmonious relationships too. It's a terrific tool for helping your family relationships, helping your romantic relationships, and relationships with friends. As anyone who's had difficulties, struggles at home can tell you, a harmonious home is truly a blessing, and creating a harmonious and pleasant home is a bonus to everybody, and especially in times like now where we're dealing with coronavirus and all the uncertainty around that. There's a lot of fear around that, and that's one of the energies that 2020 is bringing us, is fear. So we really want to manage that fear and create a more uplifting atmosphere, one where we feel comfortable and safe and together and happier too. So let's talk about some ways that you can do that. Really good energy is available this year in the Southwest. Now this is all for relationships with women. So that could be if you have daughters and mothers and sisters who live in the house, we want to keep those relationships harmonious and happy. And one way you can do that is by adding a vase in the southwest corner of your living room or in your southwest corner of your bedroom. You can also do that in the southwest corner of your home. The southwest corner is the sector of the woman and the mother of the house. And you know that old saying, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And I hate to say that, but you know, it's really important that we keep everyone happy and comfortable. So this corner of the home is regarded as the corner where all good family luck resides. So, you know, this is a really, really critical part of any home. So adding a large ceramic urn or a vase here will symbolize the mother. So we'll want to place this in the corner, in the southwest corner of our home. If that happens to be a bathroom or it's a garage, well, you don't want to go activate that corner. You want to activate the southwest corner of your living room. But make sure that you keep that vase empty. And the reason why is it collects good energy. So, you know, you're going to look for places where you can collect that good energy. And Southwest is the energy corner for 2020 that has happiness energy. So definitely a great way to activate for happy relationships and harmonious families is to activate that southwest corner. You can also add some flowers there if you like, but definitely no plants. I wouldn't want you to add any plants because that actually depletes. Flowers are okay because they're basically cut off. They're not living, growing plants. Plants actually can harm the relationships. So if you've got plants in the southwest corner, I'd say this is the time to take them out so you keep everybody happy and congenial. So important. Now let's talk about the family relationship sector. This also is where families reside and where they grow from, and this is the east. This year we've got a really difficult energy. In fact, from east to west, literally on the map and in our homes, from east to west, there is difficulty and energy that can create problems with health, with family relationships, and so forth. And we really have got to pull together and strengthen those relationships. And now this is a sector that's governed by the wood element. So this year, though, we have an energy called the 5 yellow, and it's in the east sector, and it pertains to mostly to the oldest son, but also to the family unit, and the health of the family. Now this is a corner where you're going to want to add moving metal this year. It's a wood element energy in the east normally, but in 2020 there's an element of illness, severe financial difficulties, also severe accidents and things that affect your family and affect the oldest son. So what we want to do is manage that energy. Now, if this corner is a bathroom or a garage, you are in luck. What we want to do is make sure that all of the red colors that are if you have any red colors in the east, get those out of there. If you've got a ceiling fan in the east, maybe it's a bedroom, a living room, if you've got a ceiling fan in there, put it on super low and keep it running 24 hours a day all year long. This will help. Now, this is where you actually can put a plant there. I really like a white orchid. You can also add like white flowers in this corner. White is a help in this corner. The other thing you can do is to add 3 lucky bamboo stalks in a vase of pebbles and water. And that will help bring some health, help keep that 5 yellow at bay, and it also fosters the wood element of the family without adding too much wood element. We want to manage the wood element because wood can cause anger, and we don't want that right now. We need to get along, right? We've got to have a little bit lighter atmosphere, a little bit happier energy going on. So a nice plant there. The 3 stalks of lucky bamboo is fine. You can add white flowers in that corner, and that will help to bring some of that tension down and also hold that energy of illness that's severe and could also create financial difficulties. And if there's anything that we're seeing with the coronavirus, it's also financial difficulties. Now let's talk about the heart sector. This is the center of every home. If you have a big, wide open concept type home, then you're going to have a stronger energy this year in the center. Now, very important that we remove any plants from the center sector. That's because they drain the center sector of its energy. We have the reigning star here, and it's the red, it's called the 7 red, and it's a violent star, it's a cutting star, and it relates directly to the lungs. Well, guess where the coronavirus is going? Smack to right to the middle of our body, right to our chest, right to our lungs. And this is the energy that's prevailing in the center sector. So what we want to do, and let me back up because I want to talk about the other potential for the 7 star. The other potential is there's several very difficult ones. It's a cutting off, like loss of job, loss of income, loss of health, lung difficulties, mouth problems. And by mouth problems, I mean arguments. We want to hold down that 7 star and keep the heart in the heart of the home happy, right? So this is where we need to have light and bright energy. Keep the lights on, keep it bright. You don't need to burn candles. I don't think you actually want an actual flame. I would kind of avoid burning candles, and I would add any kind of blue colors or water elements here, because this is going to help hold down the tendency to want to bicker and argue. We don't need any of that, right? We definitely don't need that right now. We need lots and lots of harmony. So definitely take out any plants that you have there. We don't want any plants in the center, because that just further drains the center, the heart, the heavenly heart palace. And we want to add light, keep it light and bright in there. Remove red colors. Add watercolors, water elements, blue items, seashells, images of fish or water, and this will help to curtail the potential for arguments and also the potential for loss. And that could be loss of life, that could be loss of job, that could be loss of income. So keeping this in a state of where we have that 7-star kind of drained is critical. Now we also want to think about our family relationships as we sit at the dinner table. And when we sit at the dinner table, one way that you can use feng shui is to seat everyone facing the direction that is their relationship direction. If you go to my website, redlotusletter.com, and select the Qua calculator, Q-U-A, Qua calculator, it will tell you, you just enter in your date of birth and your gender and those of your family members, and it will tell you which direction is your relationship direction. Have everybody seated at the dining room table and sit in that direction. So it will foster more family harmony. I think that's a really key concept, obviously, right now. I'm going to say one other thing, and that is about the potential for loss of family members. The 7-star is a star that runs really rampant. It can run anywhere from internet fraud, identity theft, actual break-ins of your home, arguments, snippy comments. This is, if you've noticed being out in public, we got some people that are really afraid, but that makes them kind of snippy and frankly unpleasant. The other thing that we have to be concerned about, and why we want to put that water element in there, is we need to be concerned about the potential for loss of life, as I was mentioning, and this can be through suicide. It can be through violence with handguns, or guns in general. Make sure you have gun locks if you have guns, and make sure that they're in use. It's amazing that how often these have been reported to save lives. And if you know of a family member who is severely depressed, or a neighbor or a friend who's depressed, check in on them. Make calls. Call your elderly neighbors and friends and family members. Just, hey, how you doing? How you hanging on? You should see the birds in my backyard. Send them some pretty pictures of flowers that are blooming around your house. Send those positive messages. We don't want to lose any more people and family members or friends than we absolutely have to with this epidemic. And we want to create a happy and loving atmosphere as much as we can. Break out those board games and, have some fun as much as you can. All right, so here we are. We're at the end of this episode, and as always, I want to leave you with 3 important tips. Tip number 1: keep it light and bright in the center. This is the 7-star is a metal star, and metal is the element of fear. And what do we have more than enough of in this virus? A lot of fear and worry. So keep it light and bright. Fear likes dark places, so we can keep the lights on. Don't even worry about that. Just keep it light and bright in the center of your home, and add those watercolors that are so important for keeping family harmony, helping you to insulate you. Water is so key right now for insulating you and all your family members. Make sure everybody has plenty of water to drink and that kind of thing. Make a big difference. Tip number 2: add a plant in the east sector for 2020. You can add white or blue flowers in the east sector. You could add the 3 bamboo in water. This is my favorite. If you can find them, just add one single healthy plant in the east corner of your home or living room. Now, if you have a toilet that's here, then you're not going to want to put a plant in there. You would put it in the east corner of your living room. And if the east corner has a bathroom or a laundry room or a garage, you are in luck this year, so count your blessings. Tip number 3, avoid red colors in the center, east, and south this year. These are the 3 areas where we really want to watch. Another corner is the west. No red colors anywhere in the center sector, the east corner of your home, the south corner of your home, or the west corner of your home. This can actually create more tension. It can create more health problems, financial problems, and so forth. Red is an activating color. Right now, we want to keep calm, keep even keeled, and we don't want to activate any illness energy or any energy that has the potential to create more illness. And that's one of the sectors I didn't talk about was the west sector. It has an energy of fire, and the west sector is the sector of lungs. So that's why we don't want to have any red there. In the meantime, if you'd like to learn more about the year of the rat and how to help your home, how to understand the illness energies more fully, my annual forecast has been reduced from $47 down to $4.97. It will help you understand your home, where the energies go, where they are, and how to protect yourself from them. You can get more information on my website, redlotusletter.com, and just click on the year of the rat, and you'll find more information about where to buy my forecast and get the information that you need to keep your family healthy and as safe as you can, and put that feng shui in your home to work for you. I wish you well, I wish you good luck, and I wish you many blessings. Take care, and I'll talk to you on the next episode of 5 Minute Feng Shui. Thanks for listening to 5 Minute Feng Shui today. The year of the rat is coming, and I want to share with you where you can find money, love, and opportunity in 2020. And it's all in my annual Feng Shui Forecast, the Success Pack. You get a full year of in-depth Feng Shui details about how to use the energy of the year for success and prosperity. That's because every year we're showered with a Roman candle of opportunities for money, abundance, love, and opportunity. You just have to know where they are. And my Year of the Rat Feng Shui Success Pack includes all the details for every house and every zodiac sign. You also get this year's lucky clothing, handbag, and wallet colors. So be sure to go to redlotusletter.com/rat for all the details on the Year of the Rat and how to make this year the year of your dreams.